we get paid by the hours.
Yeah,
Ready?
let's extend it.
What's up, everyone? It's the Winthrop Esports podcast here. You might all recognize me by my shaved head because of Tarek. My name is Moobs. This is our manager, Dallas Branchies. We have our duelist, Phil. Our IGL, Nasi. The dumbest person on the team, Guck. And our most mature person on the team, Jerk.
I think that's a little disrespectful that you're giving Guck that.
Can
you give him a better intro?
I didn't hear you. What'd you say to him?
No.
I said he's the dumbest.
The dumbest?
That-
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm going to have to go with the strongest, best looking, toughest players on this team. You know? Because I know who you are and I know what you can do.
That's a real idea.
You are dumb, but it's okay.
Very dumb.
Calculated stupidity. Remember that.
Not very calculated, but it's okay. No worries.
Shit, guys, what are we going to talk about?
How did this team form?
You want me to read out the question?
No.
First of all, how do we feel after beating Tutor Troop?
I feel great. I didn't go to either of my classes.
Anyone think we wouldn't beat them?
Nah, it's just pretty easy. I'm not
I
gonna
thought it
lie.
was. I thought it was gonna be
I'll say this. When me and Phil got into the car coming to the facility, I told him, like, I don't know, I just feel really good today. He said the same thing. I think we can all say that, like, we were really confident coming into the match, and, I mean, it showed. We definitely had a lot of bad rounds, but, like, we had our ups were better than our downs, so.
Overall, it was a really good day.
I woke up that morning feeling dangerous.
And I woke up the next 2 days not going to class.
Me neither. But
Wait, to Chuck right now, we ain't do that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do that, though.
We went to class.
Sorry, Chuck.
Everybody's an exceptional
Yeah.
student. Everybody's an absolutely
Exceptional.
Like,
I have a 3.6
I have
GPA.
a 4.0 actually.
I just checked today. I have
How'd you
a
think about the
3.6
match?
GPA.
I always thought we'd win. It's just when we play well, it's like never determined whether
Look
it's
at
on
him
the other
being
team. It's just
nonchalant.
whether we decide to be good or not.
Wow, you
It's like
have aura.
Pick some classes.
You have aura.
It's literally like, do we want to play tier, like as Screwface said, do we want to play tier 37 Valorant or do we want to play tier 1 Valorant? It's like,
I think we can do both.
Yeah.
I think we meet in the
Yeah, I
middle
like
at
tier 37.
15.
I like tier
Yeah.
37 Valorant.
We meet in the middle at tier 15.
You guys excited for TSM in 2 days? Currently Tuesday. Play TSM on
be the
Thursday.
biggest-
at
I'm excited.
4 p.m.
It's the biggest org I've ever played. In an official match, it will be the biggest org I've ever
Really?
played.
Yeah.
I beat them
I
once.
would
Let's
say
do
the
it
same
again.
I'd say they are one of the biggest esports orgs, so yeah.
At least
Yeah.
they used to be. But
I
think
played
as
them
of
once.
recent-
I got a 3K with a shorty.
Bunch of
Pretty cool.
millionaires playing a bunch of broke college students, huh?
Yeah,
I ain't broke.
yeah, pretty cool.
speak for yourself.
Yo,
I mean,
wait,
I'm broke.
we're all mid laners. We could all be junglers and we all just gank them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, I feel that.
Yes,
League of Legends.
You
League
guys
of
know what I'm
Legends.
saying? Like League of Legends.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out our league team. They actually just won their NALCS qualifying
NACL.
match. NACL, challengers, whatever. One of their qualifying matches against the 5th seed. I think they were the 6th seed going into it. They played the 5th seed. It was pretty scary because they lost first map. I think it was a pretty close game.
We knew they was
The
gonna bring
last
it
two
back. We
maps,
knew they
won
was gonna
back.
bring it back.
Sweep action, you know what I'm saying? Like shout out the league team, goats.
All right, so you guys want to talk about how this team came together?
Yeah.
I think me and you kind of get like the longest timeline of it because end of CVAL was.
I think one of you guys should speak about that.
Yeah, we got a lot to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can start from the beginning.
Because I ain't
okay?
run that. Remember
We can
that.
start from the beginning.
You want me to do it or you want to do it?
You can go ahead.
Because I could give a real colorful.
Go for it. Go crazy.
So I think it all started for us around in like February. We were having a little bit of troubles and we found out there's going to be another team. We weren't sure if it was going to be another team alongside us or if they're coming for our spots. And about from February till May, we kind of went through a process of picking up new players for the next year. And then after CVAL, all of us were no longer playing from spring 23. And then, I don't know who to blame for that. So yeah, Ishan and I, we spent the summer not wondering if we'd be playing or not. And then start of fall 2023, all these guys came in. There was a different roster at the time, but we all got along. We were all friends. We hang out every day. And then wins, losses,
Lots of
underperformances,
losses.
good performances, we had it all. And then at this point, this is the roster that we ended up with. I got back on the roster in December, I think last week before the semester ended, and then Ishan got back on the roster
Around October.
before the Red Bull Regional land here. And then you played in Chicago, and then that's when the Coach Moves incident
Yeah,
happened.
Coach moves incident. It ain't no incident.
Oh, I was a great coach.
Yeah.
You guys
Great
failed
coach.
me.
Amazing
You guys failed
coach.
me. It was completely your guys' fault. I'm
No, I'll take full responsibility for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize, letting you down. It's
Yeah.
your first coaching experience. You could have taken a 1-for-1, But I apologize. I could have done better. That's on me. I'll take blame.
0% win percentage.
That's not my fault. I was calling good timeouts.
0%.
But yeah, so the roster, had its ups and downs throughout the whole entire year. But I think this semester, even with the ups and downs, we've kind of constructed the best 5 here. and as it shows, we won challengers.
Qualified for.
Qualified for challengers. We're second in our group right now, 1-1. So we've definitely found the best iteration of 5 here. Seems like it's so. So I mean, everything going on for the rest of the semester is, I think all of us are looking really forward to the rest of the next month or month and a half, because we're kind of starting to peak a lot better as a team right now.
We have a lot of work still to do. I think we still make a lot of mistakes collectively, but I think there's a lot of progress going forward, especially compared to as of 2 weeks ago. I feel like the way, actually, 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember. I was there 2 weeks ago, but overall, as of recent, I feel like we've been improving at a very steady pace. We've been struggling a little bit when it comes to coaching. It's been hard to find a consistent coach to actually sit through and help us out in a lot of our issues, but I think we're kind of closing in on certain people right now when it comes to our coaching situation, which I also think is helping us a lot. So I think all of us are pretty excited and looking forward to the rest of the season, because like I said, I feel like we're improving at a very steady upward pace. So just gotta wait to see the fruits of our labor.
Shout out to Comp Ready also.
Yeah, shout out Comp Ready.
Next thorough trip. Without you guys, we wouldn't have got it.
On God. I'd like to backtrack a little bit into earlier in the semester. Justin wasn't there, unfortunately, but I'd like to talk about the Red Bull Chicagoland. How'd you guys feel about it? How was it, how did that land feel as an experience, just, flying to Chicago and playing? How'd you guys feel?
They didn't let me eat dinner with you guys. I was ostracized. They had me in a closet with Lunchables.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I liked the hotel. They had it was an okay view. But
Yeah, it was a
nice hotel.
The hotel was
It
not.
was a nice hotel.
Well, I'm talking about the view. The view was okay.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, it was a great land.
But-
Taco Bell picture.
We weren't in
we had
Chicago,
me
but,
and Moobs have an iconic Taco Bell picture with my shoes off. It was
Black forces.
The dogs out.
You should,
Max.
you should pop up a picture of
Put the
that.
Taco Bell on screen.
Put the Taco
put
Bell
the
on screen.
on
Taco
screen,
Bell
yeah.
right here.
But yeah, other than that, it was pretty nice. The
was
the
close
vibes were good.
It
in
was close
land.
matches at the end for you
Yeah.
guys too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, not the very last match, but
Yeah.
we also kind of got griefed by the admins. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that, but there was a
And we can't.
Nah, it's fine.
Don't blame
Yeah,
that.
don't
Yeah.
be- yeah.
Should have won.
yeah, we should have
we
won.
should've won.
We'll leave it at that. Should have won. Stuff happens. Stuff happens.
Again, I'd like to go backtrack again and kind of just tell you guys more about ourselves, individual background and stuff. So maybe if Justin, you'd like to start, just how you really came into the team, your individual background before and all that stuff.
So my individual background, I played CS for a long time. I played semi-pro level CS, roamed around. Valorant came out, started playing Valorant, was on teams like Elevate, was on Renegades, and at the beginning of last summer, Dallas just reached out to me, said, we basically asked if I was interested in collegiate. I was like, sure, why not? So now I'm here.
Taj.
Yeah, I mean, I've been pretty much gaming my entire life. My parents actually never let me play video games, so I'd always hide and just super grind video games. My mom wasn't home. I'd just be grinding things like that. I don't know where I'm going with this, but just backstory. Yeah, I've been gaming my whole life. I played CS as well, not super competitively, but I hit global when I was 12 or 13. So I was wow, I can play video games. I was naturally. Can you guys please tell me what's funny?
No, keep going. Go ahead, bro.
No,
Go ahead,
That's
man.
the part where they
No, Phil.
fight and there's dragons,
Hurry up.
bro.
What are you gonna say, Phil?
What?
No, come on.
I was just falling asleep.
No, come on. What are you gonna say?
I was just falling asleep a little.
Alright.
Keep going.
Yeah, now I'm here.
Oh, okay. I guess it's my turn. Yeah, so a little different background than these guys. A lot of them came from CS. I actually came from Rainbow Six Siege. That was the game I was really playing in high school and stuff like that. And then Valorant came out. I was going into college my freshman year, and I went to the SJSU, San Jose State University, and they ended up having 4 other really, really talented players on their roster. We were all Radiant in our first semester, so we were kind of the strongest team in collegiate because nothing else was really fully developed. Sorry, did you go to Spain to play Red Bull International?
What if I wasn't gaming?
So yeah, I played. That's kind of most of my background experience. Learned a lot from that team. Played on a couple other tier 2 teams, Shift and Elysium, and then Josh wanted me to come here and play with Moobs in the original roster in 2023, and now we're here with this 5. So yeah.
Yeah, if we were actually talking about background in Valorant, so.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
We get it. You beat Sentinels one
Oh,
time.
brother.
What did you say, Don?
We get it. You beat Sentinels one time.
Say it.
What does that have anything to do with?
Just letting you guys know, Guck 107 beat Sentinels in a challenger or in the qualifications.
And then we lost them again right after, but.
It's all good. You beat them.
Happy.
Ties.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. I'm from Nebraska, and my name's Infiltrator.
That's awesome.
I was never really a competitive gamer. I just casually played Fortnite, Rust, and CS here and there. But once I found out that I was pretty good at Valorant, I started streaming it. Played only ranked, really, and just a couple tournaments. But then Dallas reached out to me via Twitter, and he asked me to try out. And
It's actually
I got
X.
it.
No more Twitter, bro. X via X.
And then, yeah, now I'm here with these 5 guys.
Whose job did
Taj.
you steal in the tryouts?
What'd you say?
Whose job did you steal in the tryouts?
I stole Moob's.
Whose job did you steal in the tryouts?
Was it yours?
Yeah.
RIP, I'm sorry.
Ishan had an amazing Ascent performance in the tryouts.
My name is
I went 4 and
Alex,
22.
or Branchies. Before coming to Winthrop, I was with T1, and I actually asked Guck to try out for us, and he declined our tryout offer to go to a LAN, which
Dude, that was like
I think was like the dumbest
was
thing you
like
could
peak of
possibly.
creative.
All right,
Though.
let's not get political.
That was
let's not get
sometimes,
political.
like, I'm not gonna leave. I think we still hold the record for the largest win streak in North America officially to this day. I'm pretty sure. But like, why would I leave that team to go to a team that lost to like Virtuoso in round of 32? You know?
Wait. Everyone,
Yeah.
3,
But, like,
2,
brother,
1.
you know?
Damn.
What if you made the difference?
Oh, I didn't think about that. But
Like, you gotta look at what we had, and like
that's actually
you know,
It's in the past, bro.
Yeah,
Give
it's in the
them
past.
your background, bro. It's in the past,
after
bro.
T1, whenever they got into the Korean franchise, I decided not to go forward, and Josh, the director of Winthrop, asked me to come here and build a new team, which is what happened originally, which is why Moobs and Ishan weren't on the team originally.
Nasi, have some respect. That's my name.
The way it worked was basically before CVAL. Can I talk about this?
Yep.
Basically, before the CVAL LAN even happened, we already had 5 players picked out to come to the school, which is like why they ended up not playing. Obviously, certain players don't work out for whatever reasons, and now they're both on the team, and this is the best team we could have had. I would say I wish I did things differently back then and made different decisions to some extent, but now we're here, and we're doing perfectly fine and achieved the goals that I set out to achieve at the very beginning.
Yeah, that was real. What's the
Real
name?
Good shit.
type stuff.
So my name's Gabriel Powell, or Moobs.
Oh, boo. Just shut up.
Oh, no, tomato.
Just shut
You
up.
stink!
My bad.
This guy stinks.
I'm the longest lasting member here.
Pause.
By 1 semester.
Pause.
I came to Winthrop. I did a semester online in fall of 2022, and then I came to the actual school in spring 2023. I was part of the original roster that the program was building under varsity with full support from the school. And then spring 2023, we needed a new teammate, and that's when
Was good, family.
I met Ishan playing Collegiate Valor in like 2021. He was like the only school we lost to, and I reached out. I'm like, yo, you want to come? And we've been roommates ever since. We've been good friends ever since. And yeah, in terms of background, I never played any competitive games for that matter. I always just like kind of like Phil. I just played Overwatch, Minecraft a little bit with my friend, even though I was terrible at it. World of Warcraft too, but in terms of shooters, like I never cared.
Didn't you tell me that I can go up scaffolding in Minecraft?
Yeah.
I lost all my diamond
That
armor,
was
guys.
funny. That was so funny.
All of it. Guys,
You can't go up
Max,
He broke
shut
his
up.
monitor
Max
after that, too.
enchantments. I had a god pickaxe, a god sword, and I died because he told me I can jump off.
So,
He
Sorry.
slammed
You're
his
just
desk and
brain
broke his
dead, hello?
monitor after that.
My monitor broke.
But yeah, in terms of competitive experience, I had nothing except for collegiate. And then when Riot announced CVAL as an official league, I posted on Twitter saying if any schools want to poach me. And one of our old teammates, Flair, Andy, reached out and he's like, "Yo, bro, you want to come to Winthrop?" I was like,
Tie shit.
what are you guys giving? He's like, "You can talk to my director." And you know, now we're here. So shout out Andy.
Love Flair.
If it wasn't for
Love
Flair, I wouldn't
He
be
cool.
here. We probably wouldn't have had our really good CVAL run. And yeah, that's pretty much all our players' histories.
So I'd like to bring it to this semester now. First of all, I'd like to talk about, the vibes going into spring semester. We made the roster change of bringing Jerk back. How did we all feel about that? And the first month of competing in not just challengers but collegiate. How was the first month of spring semester?
I felt very confident in the team. I think it was the one time where I was like, damn, this roster, we can actually do something with this roster, So I was pretty confident in the team, and it got us pretty far. So.
Yeah, I think people were excited to get back to playing. I felt like it was on the right track, especially after the show of the first semester. I think it's definitely been an upward trend in the second semester of this team so far.
At the end of last semester, I think we ended up taking a break for over the winter and just kind of everybody just mentally reset. I didn't really reset. I just grinded Tarkov and Uber Eats food to get money, but it was a reset.
What was the last team? What was the team we lost to? UCF before in NACE.
Yeah.
Back when I got on team. That team was deadly.
Who was it? Wait, what
it was
team?
UCF.
Yeah, UCF, man.
Too cold.
Something about UCF, man.
Too nice with it.
What's up with y'all? Hey, what's up with you guys?
UCF is better than Turtle Troop. I don't
Wow.
think that's crazy to say.
Wow.
No disrespect.
Wow.
I don't think
UCF isn't good. You guys just don't care enough. Dead ass.
Half
your matches, you guys show up 5 minutes before, and you guys have no effort. Those guys are shit. Oh,
you do have a
Excuse my
point.
French.
I mean, I agree.
Those guys are bad.
I
Yeah.
agree
they're not bad. They own us.
They're not actually good. Look where you guys are and look where they are.
They
They're
took
not
$500
good.
off me. They're better than me.
Sure,
They are.
They're not actually good. You guys have
They're
to put
too
in more
We got to
effort.
the plus 500 they have. They own me. You guys want to say anything about the UCF matches?
I don't have anything
You
to
played in
say.
the fifth. You're Canadian. You can't bleed that.
I don't have anything to say.
Let's bring it to another area. After starting the spring semester, we of course made the change. Had maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks of practice. Let's talk about challengers, man. I think that was kind of the best week of Valorant we all played.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of go in depth of why were we so special that week.
I think everybody just showed up to play. I mean, you realize challengers, it's honestly, outside of franchising, it's the best competition in NA. So, I mean, obviously, everybody's going to show up, try to play, and they have something to prove. Everybody has something to prove when it comes to challengers. So I feel at least this team, we all kind of showed up and we had something to prove. We wanted to be the first and only collegiate team to qualify for challengers, and that's what we set out to do, and that's what we ended up doing. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it was just a culmination of a lot of things. I think we put in a lot of work. I think everybody's been kind of grinding, and then also time and place. We showed up at the right time, at the right place, and we ended up qualifying. Obviously, a massive blessing, but yeah, I mean, add on to that, anyone?
Can I be real? I thought we'd get rolled in challenge.
Oh yeah, no.
I was playing so loose because I was just we just playing.
Yeah,
There's these people that
you're
are
not
being
wrong.
paid to be here, and
Yeah.
I got my paper due tomorrow type thing.
Yeah.
But I think day 1, day 2 were day 1 was obviously free. You play a bunch
Yeah,
of low
day 2
bobs.
was my
Day 2
God,
was really
bro.
long. We ended up playing
3
3 BO3s,
3 BO3s and they all
3
went
maps
2-1.
first.
No.
Second was 3
was
maps
2-1,
versus
2-1.
It was
0.
it was
Three
through
maps,
2. It was 2-1, 2-1, and then 2-0.
What was
Yeah.
it?
It was
Daycare.
2-1
Ions
against
Daycare
Critical's
and then
team,
Ambrosia.
and then it was
Last
2-1
map,
against
me and Phil had to
Ambrosia.
both Go plus 19.
Yeah.
And then it was 2
versus
over
Ambrosia.
Shopify.
Ooh, I love
Yeah.
that.
I
team.
love that series.
Oh, we love Ambrosia.
Oh, I love Ambrosia.
Love you guys.
Best
But-
scrim partners.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't think we were gonna. I thought we were gonna get close to qualifying, but I actually didn't think it was gonna happen. And then when it did, I thought it was a dream. And I
No.
know Ishan definitely didn't think that we were gonna qualify because he bet us $1,000 each if we qualified.
He
that
said
would
he said
get the-
$1,000,
paid.
$1,000
We still
each
haven't
We
paid.
have not gotten paid.
if we make challengers, and he hasn't given us anything.
I
So-
think
I told him I'm paying them in installments of every 10 years. So every 10 years I'll give them 100.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Where's my first
Where's my 100?
Where's my first 100?
It starts in 2030.
I think we were gonna qualify after those last couple of rounds you had on Ambrosia.
Yeah.
Where the 1v5 or whatever. I was like, all right, this guy wants it bad. We're gonna qualify.
Thank God you guys got me.
Appreciate saving us.
Hey, we let's see, Ion Daycare series. It had 2 people go plus 19. Versus Ambrosia, it was you heroic on Lotus. Versus Shopify, we all just owned them.
Yeah.
And then versus
Sad.
you went
first,
plus 24 or something like
Yeah,
that.
first
no.
map. No,
It was
first.
close.
Sad we got
No,
stomped.
First
Sad we got
map. First map we got
stomped.
cropped.
But we ended up losing.
No, sad we got stomped. I mean,
Yeah, we lost.
We could have
I
won
mean,
map
Sad
2.
is a good team though.
they're probably
Sad
one of
is
the
a-
better tier Like when they were tier 3, they were probably the best tier 3 team, and now they're on tier 2, and they're probably one of the best teams in challengers at least.
I'd say like top 5, yeah.
They just have a lot of time together. They have a lot of time.
Upper middle pass.
Yeah, Darkest owns us.
Darkest owns you guys.
Stop owning me.
But at least my feet don't dangle.
Darkest own you guys.
I love you, my
Mine
feet.
dango. I use a step stool.
But no, once we got that Thinking Men series, it's like I remember you were shooting on Breeze. You were going crazy. I didn't even have to do
wasn't
anything.
shooting.
I didn't have to do anything.
Man, Justin was special against Thinking
Well,
Men.
plus 20 pro.
Special.
I
Now,
didn't even win a
They were
1v1 against a
thinking,
guy
how
with
is
40
Jerk
HP.
such a strong man?
Happens.
what?
Next question.
So now let's fast forward into recent times. Let's talk about you getting your freaking head shaved off, man.
Yeah. Hot-
What happened there? How did that
hot
how did
topic.
that happen, man?
Well, I mean, we're doing content, and yeah, I'm a content machine. What can I say? I used to shave my head all the time, and then we were posting a Valorant GeoGuessr video at spur of the moment. I said if we get 500 likes, I'd shave my head, and then Turok had to go and watch our video, and he said 500 likes, started spamming that link, and everybody liked it. And now I'm bald.
Yeah.
If you could pick one song that would define you for the rest of your Valorant career, what would it be?
Valorant career. Ooh.
Ishan's is fiend.
Or a song that you would listen to before a
fiend.
match to get hyped.
Perfect night by
I'll say this. During our challenges run, I only listened to Utopia by Travis Scott. And every single time before we went into a match, I listened to Fiend. And that aura that Cardi has, man, special. So I'd have to go with Fiend. I'd have to.
What about you?
Probably something by King Von.
Oh, yeah.
Vaughn!
Yeah.
Can you sing me some King Von lyrics?
No, I can't do that.
Vaughn!
What about you, Gabe?
I'll leave mine for last. I want you guys to guess what I was listening to.
Alright, go ahead.
Sipping lean, pure
We all
codeine.
know Blade, or Old Blade, is probably like the best artist of all time. New Blade,
Bruh.
sucks, but Old Blade is obviously. I'm gonna say is shout out Blade, you get me. But honestly, if there was one song that I had to listen to, probably "Chalice of Mind" by Yabujin. Goat song.
Go what?
Goat song.
Go what?
Probably one
Minus
of the
5,000.
best songs of all time. Everybody go listen to "Chalice of Mind" by Yabujin. But yeah, Justin.
Justin.
Probably Wishmaster by Lil Ugly Mane. Probably.
Who?
It's a good song.
Little Ugly Mane?
I was
Who's that?
expecting like AC/DC.
I know Ugly God.
I thought I was
Lil
expecting
Ugly
Mozart.
Mane.
Like water. Especially
Lil
the
Ugly Mane's
water.
been like my most listened to on Spotify for like 2 or 3 years.
Dang.
Actually.
I thought bro was about to say
Alright, what about
Fruit
yours?
All right, I want you guys all just guess the artist that I was.
I
Yeet.
wonder if it's Yeet.
Oh, let me guess.
Nah, Breeze
Like,
wasn't.
is
out
Is it
yet.
Yeet?
I think the two songs I was listening to the most before was I think it was "Split" by Yeet, and then I think it was "Never Again." Goated song.
Dude, is that by Yeet?
Yeah.
Dude, I love Yeet. He's the one that goes like.
Is it C or CVAL?
Yeah, I guess CVAL playoffs is really
stopping-
the next big leap.
Well, we still have spring, but that's just money.
Yeah.
So
We already
Money.
qualified.
When do we even play LA?
I'd assume May.
Are we making
Same
it
as
to
It's not
LA?
been announced yet, so
Yeah, CVAL. What's happening?
it's not been announced.
We better qual, right, guys?
Are we even
shit.
going to LA?
Right.
Is there even LA?
Right. Where's the announcement?
Yeah, it hasn't been
We got
announced
some
yet. Which,
collegiate
Who do you think will?
Valorant
Who do you think will be
students.
playing in the finals? I think we'll make it to the finals.
I think
even the ups
well,
and downs we found.
we don't know.
Winthrop
Probably us and
University
UCF.
versus.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Blinn Esports.
It's gonna be us and Blinn.
I'm
It's
thinking
gonna be us and Blinn.
Winthrop University versus Northwood University.
Meh. I think if
Does
you
that
had
still
four,
exist?
they
Give me
do.
4 teams.
Oh, they do?
4 teams.
It's gonna be
Yeah, let's do
SEC,
4 teams.
Blinn.
Let's do 4 teams in an
SEC.
order. Justin, you can start first.
like the top 4.
Just, I think it's gonna be 4 teams in the top, like going to LA.
Is
If
it
I'm not
is it one
mistaken.
per region or is it how does
No,
it work?
No.
it's just a top 30.
Just give us the top 4.
I would say so. Us, I would say Blinn. I would say SEC, and then I would say let's pick somebody interesting.
Fisher.
Yeah.
I think Fisher.
No, it's
Yeah.
Fisher. Yeah. So it'll be Fisher.
Probably go along with that list. Winthrop, Blinn. Pretty much what you said. Just SEC and I don't know. I'm thinking either Fisher or maybe UCF. Never know. Never know.
If I'd have to go, of course, us. I'm gonna say Blinn because, you know, they've been one of the best teams this whole year. And the next 2 are kind of a toss-up. I think Fisher Navy is going to be up there as well. And then with my 4th pick in the NBA draft,
I already know you're gonna pick.
I'm gonna have to say SGSU.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
I just have to. I have to.
All right. Well, I say Winthrop, Blinn, Fisher, and then I'm gonna go with a sleeper pick here and say
Northwood?
Maryville.
Whoa! I thought you were gonna
like
say
that.
A
Northwood.
sleeper.
Is it
Because
4 or 5?
I wish Northwood qual.
4. Blinn, Fisher is a Navy. The good one.
Yeah.
Navy, Blinn, SEC, and us. I guess. Yeah.
I'm gonna give 4 excluding us because it's obvious bias.
Yeah.
Bruton Parker. That's my sleeper.
Whoa. It is a good pick. It is a good pick.
I'm gonna give 4 that I think are like good, and I'm gonna give a sleeper.
All right.
So we got the Smithsonian School for the Harmonica. I think is gonna make it in.
Who?
Like the school that teaches you how to play a harmonica.
Who is that?
The Smithsonian School for Harmonicas.
What is that?
They're starting a esports program. You
Who?
You didn't hear about
The
that?
U.S. Army is gonna make it top 4. Actually, I think St. Clair's gonna make it. I think out of the North, I think they're pretty good. I think Fisher, Navy. I'll put Blinn in there as well. And my last like sleeper pick.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Harvard University.
Los Angeles
Nah, there's
Lakers
not-
are not making it to the
LeBron.
playoffs.
You can say
are
C. You
my
can say like Converse.
sunshine.
Are they?
That could be a
My
Converse.
Close to
only-
playoffs?
Converse made it super
LeBron
far during the
University.
open qualifiers.
Yeah, and
is
then we
going to
smoke
carry
them
the
every time
esports
we
program
play.
Yeah,
to the
but-
CL finals.
We could just be there.
Who was your last pick?
If
Sorry.
Converse makes it to the final, I'll shave my head again.
No, you need to do. You need to do
Let me
something
wax
else.
your. Let me wax your legs.
I'll get a tattoo of Converse on my leg.
Oh, that's
whoa.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay.
1,000 likes on
clip
this
that.
video, and if Converse makes it to the CVAL playoff or finals, he's getting his tattoo.
This is not a legally binding contract.
Sorry,
Did
he's
not-
getting
he
Converse
said it.
tattooed on
Not-
his
No, you
thigh
said
right
it. He
there.
said it. He didn't even say the like.
But
If he doesn't do that,
there
then
was
I'll
no
wax
like
his legs
limitation.
personally.
Nothing
If
there.
they make the finals after that, good for them. You know what I mean?
Great
No,
for
you
them.
already said you're getting a tattoo.
Good for them and good for
for
your
them.
leg
Good-
wherever
good for-
or
not
wherever
good
you're getting
for
the
my leg.
tattoo.
I'd like to thank everyone for watching our first
can-
ever podcast.
Can we cut first? We should talk about TSM really brief. No, before
we
we
already
cut.
did.
Like, oh, okay. Never mind.
TSM is bad. They suck.
Okay.
already did.
All right, we can talk about
Those are
TSM.
Like,
fighting words.
I don't know. Unless we're in a row, we can talk about it for like 3 minutes.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Go for
And
it.
then- and then we
I'll-
can cut.
I'll outro. Go. you go.
So, what are your guys' thoughts on this upcoming match against TSM?
I think out of all the TSM rosters they've had, this
Team Solo mid.
Damn.
I think it'll be
Mid. No, they're good.
They're good.
They're good.
I,
They're like
I think
bad.
it's interesting the return of TSM into Valorant. It's like from the rosters they've had and like all the shit that's gone on with that org recently. It's kind of like
All the stuff.
all the stuff. Apologies. All the stuff that's happened with that org. I think it'll be interesting. Again, like I said earlier, it's the first tier 1 org I think I've ever played. So it'd be a good test for myself.
Yeah,
personally.
I think them returning to Valorant's really good. I think their team's pretty good. I think Poise is good. I think Guimon is good, even though he supports the Habs. Like, I think their team's like. I think it'll be a really good match.
Hey, Sim's pretty good too.
So you think that a lot more orgs should come back into tier 2 Valorant? Huh?
I
Yeah.
think a lot of organizations
come
should be
back.
coming to tier 2
I think
Valorant.
every single org should just be
Sign us, please.
Because, yo, Team Spirit. Valorant на команда нужна вам? У нас
Ignore this guy.
Yeah, sorry.
русскоязычных мы
He doesn't really speak English really well.
американские challengers.
I apologize.
Для вас победим.
He doesn't speak
Дайте нам
Russian
знать.
well either.
Пошлите месседж мне или Гаврилу, Twitch, вернее, Twitter, Gucci07.
And we just
Team Spirit.
lost all our stuff.
And I'd like to appreciate everyone for coming and watching our first ever Winthrop podcast, esports podcast. That's
excellent use of our platform.
what an excellent way to use our platforms, G. I'd like to appreciate everyone who came in and see you guys in the next one.
Also, just want to say massive shout outs to Max Prosser, our media guy, for getting this all
Goat.
set up.
Goat.
The
Goat.
absolute
Goat.
goat. Any of the
Goat.
videos you guys see, you just
Who to go?
I love my
Who to
girlfriend.
go?
I love my
Who
girlfriend.
to
I
go?
love my girlfriend.
Who to go?
1,000
Who to go?
likes,
Go,
an
go.
infiltrator will do the hot chip challenge.
Done.
Done.
Boom. Bang.
Tarek, you got us again?
1,000 likes.
I'll do half of one. I'll do half one.
I'll do the other
Because
half.
I've done half.
I'll do the other half.
I'll eat some
And I
crumbs.
was already balling. I was balling on the floor in the bathroom.
Thank you guys all
Thank
for
you, guys.
tuning in.
See ya.